There is knowledge that changes everything. When a person discovers this, it seems like a veil is torn before their eyes, and life is never the same again. That's exactly what happened to me. I spent years trying to understand why some people seemed to effortlessly attract success, money, and happiness, while others struggled their entire lives in place. Until one day, by chance, or rather by synchronicity, I came across the truth that had been right in front of my eyes this whole time. The law of attraction has always been working, even if I didn't realize it. And when I understood how to use it to my advantage, everything started to change. The most impressive thing is that this secret has always been present in ancient books, spiritual teachings, and even in modern science. But almost no one notices or gives due importance. If a person knew that thoughts shape reality, they would be much more careful about what they think every day. I was like anyone else. I complained, I doubted, I thought fate was against me. But it wasn't until I changed my mindset that I saw the first signs of transformation. Little things started to happen, like finding money on the street, receiving unexpected good news, and attracting the right people to help me on my journey. And that's when I realized, if small changes in thinking were already creating results, imagine what would happen if I really immersed myself in this knowledge. I started testing, applying techniques, experimenting with intention, and the results became increasingly powerful. This has nothing to do with luck, coincidence, or something baseless mystical. It is a principle that governs everyone's life, whether the person believes it or not. And the best? Anyone can learn to use this to their advantage. The truth is that we are all already creating our reality, all the time, without even realizing it. Whether you are aware of it or not, the law of attraction is always working. Every thought a person has is like a seed planted in the soil of reality. The problem is that many people plant thorns and then wonder why the harvest hurts so much. I only realized this when I started observing my own life. When I was focused on problems, it seemed like more challenges arose. When I worried about money, unexpected bills appeared. But when I learned to change focus and direct my thoughts to what I really wanted, everything started to take a different direction. The mind is like a magnet. If a person spends the day complaining, feeling like a victim of circumstances, full of doubts and fears, they are sending a powerful signal to the universe that they want more of this. On the other hand, when you focus on solutions, gratitude, and possibilities, the energy changes. It's like changing the dial on a radio station. The tuned frequency defines the music that will be played. If a person wants to attract an abundant life, they must first learn to think like someone who already lives this reality. This may seem challenging at first, but it's a matter of practice. A good exercise to start with is to observe the words you use on a daily basis. Instead of saying, "I never have money," try saying, "Money is flowing to me in unexpected ways." Instead of, "I'm unlucky in love," say, "I deserve an amazing relationship." It seems simple, but internal change starts with what you say and think. And the most incredible thing is that over time, small pieces of evidence begin to appear, confirming that the law of attraction is in action. And when a person realizes this, a new world opens up before them. The human mind is the most powerful tool there is. Everything that has ever been created in the world, from the greatest empires to the most revolutionary inventions, was born first in someone's mind. The problem is that most people underestimate this power and use their own mind against themselves. If a person spends the day worried, full of fear and doubt, they are programming their destiny to reflect exactly these emotions. The law of attraction does not filter anything. It only responds to what is being emitted. When I understood this, I realized that I needed to take control of my own reality. I once did a simple experiment. I spent an entire day watching my thoughts. Whenever I noticed something negative, I immediately changed it to something positive. It was difficult at first, because the mind tends to go back to old patterns. But as I persisted, I noticed a change in the way I felt. The worries began to lose strength, and a feeling of lightness came over me. The next day, good things started to happen. I received an unexpected message, a problem that worried me resolved itself, and even a small amount that I wasn't expecting went into my account. This showed me that our thoughts create our reality much faster than we imagine. If a person wants a better life, they need to start with the basics. What do they think about every day? Are you more focused on problems or solutions? Are you feeding beliefs of scarcity or abundance? Small adjustments make all the difference. And the best thing is that anyone can start right now, without needing anything other than their own conscience. Because when you learn to align your mind, the energy starts to work in your favor. Everything in the universe is energy, including thoughts, emotions, and intentions. The law of attraction responds to the frequency that a person emits, bringing back experiences that match that vibration. This means that if someone wants a prosperous and abundant life, they must first learn to vibrate at this frequency. The problem is that many people try to change their lives only at the level of actions, without adjusting their internal energy. That's what I realized when I started to study this concept in more depth. The secret is not just wanting something, but feeling as if it is already reality. Imagine that the person wants to attract a new job or an incredible romantic relationship. Instead of focusing on the lack, on the anguish of not having what you want, she needs to connect with the emotion of already having it. This can be done in several ways: through visualization, practicing gratitude in advance, or even changing your posture and the way you speak. If someone wants more money, for example, they should stop complaining about bills and start talking and acting like someone who already lives in abundance. Small gestures, such as organizing your wallet or treating every penny with respect, already make a huge difference in the energy that is being emitted. Another essential point is to pay attention to emotions. Feelings like fear, anxiety, and doubt lower the vibration and keep what you want away from you. Emotions such as joy, gratitude, and enthusiasm create an energetic field strong enough to attract new opportunities. A simple exercise is to do something that brings you pleasure every day, whether it's listening to inspiring music, walking outside, or even practicing positive affirmations. The higher the vibration, the faster reality begins to align, and that's where the magic really happens. At first, I didn't understand why some things I tried to manifest happened quickly, while others never seemed to come to fruition. I thought I was applying the law of attraction correctly, but without realizing it, I was making subtle mistakes that were blocking the process. One of the biggest mistakes was doubting. I would ask for something, but then I would find myself thinking, is this really going to happen? This doubt weakened my energy and sent a mixed signal to the universe. What did I learn? That you need to have unshakable faith. When someone plants a seed, they trust that it will grow. They don't dig in the ground to see if it has already sprouted. Another common mistake was impatience. Many people give up because they don't see immediate results. I've already done this myself. He would ask for something, be excited for a few days, but when nothing happened, he would start to complain and go back to his old patterns. The problem is that this frustration cuts off the flow of manifestation. The secret is to act as if the desire was already on its way, without anxiety. One trick that helped me was practicing anticipatory gratitude. Instead of thinking, why hasn't it happened yet? I would say, thank you for this that's already coming to me. This simple change in posture made all the difference. Another mistake that held me back for a long time was the contradiction between desire and internal beliefs. There is no point in wanting wealth if, deep down, the person believes that money is difficult to earn or that only dishonest people get rich. These beliefs sabotage any attempt at manifestation. I needed to reprogram my mind, and I did this with positive affirmations, and listening to inspiring stories from those who had already achieved it. When I replaced my limiting beliefs with empowering beliefs, everything started to flow more naturally. And that's when I realized that the secret was not just wanting something, but being energetically ready to receive it. If there is a master key to unlocking the law of attraction, it is gratitude. What many people don't realize is that gratitude shouldn't just be a reaction to something good that happened, but rather a state of being. I used to wait to be grateful until after I accomplished something, but I discovered that was a mistake. The energy of gratitude opens doors because it signals to the universe that the person already has what they want, which accelerates its manifestation. It's like a secret code that makes everything flow faster. One of the most powerful exercises I've ever done was gratitude journaling. Every day before bed, I wrote down at least 5 things I was grateful for. At first, it was difficult because my mind only focused on the problems. But I insisted, and over time, my perception completely changed. I started to find reasons to be grateful in small things: a sunny day, a smile I received on the street, an idea that inspired me. When gratitude became a habit, I started to notice that good things came to me more frequently and easily. The secret is to truly feel gratitude, not just say, "I'm grateful" mechanically. You need to close your eyes, take a deep breath, and really connect with the emotion of having already received what you want. If someone wants more money, they can feel gratitude for what they already have, even if it seems little. If you want a relationship, you can be grateful for the love that already exists in your life, whether from friends, family, or even a pet. Gratitude creates a magnetic vibration so strong that the universe has no choice but to respond. Abundance is not just about money, but about living in a flow where everything comes with ease: opportunities, connections, well-being, and resources. The problem is that most people live in a state of scarcity, always focused on what they lack. The law of attraction responds to the energy emitted, and if the mind is programmed to see only limitations, the universe will only bring more reasons to reinforce this perception. I needed to change my way of thinking so that abundance began to flow to me. The first step was to reprogram my mindset to see possibilities instead of barriers. One practical strategy I applied was changing my internal dialogue. Instead of saying, "I can't afford that," I started asking, "How can I allow more money into my life?" This simple exchange of words made my mind look for solutions rather than reinforcing scarcity. Furthermore, I began to observe how prosperous people think and act. They don't complain, they aren't afraid to invest in themselves, and they see money as a tool, not a problem. Following these examples helped me develop an abundance mindset. Another essential factor was learning to be a channel for abundance. When someone holds on to what they have for fear of losing it, they block the natural flow of prosperity. But when you share, donate, and open to receive, the universe responds in surprising ways. I tested this in practice, starting with small gestures: an extra tip, an unexpected gift, a favor without expecting anything in return. And it didn't take long for that energy to return to me in unexpected ways. Because the truth is, when you learn to vibrate at the frequency of abundance, it becomes a natural state. Knowing about the law of attraction is one thing, but applying it daily is what really makes a difference. At first, I thought it was enough to think positive every now and then, but I soon realized that consistency was the key. That's when I developed a simple but extremely powerful daily ritual. Before I even get out of bed, I take a few minutes to visualize what I want my day to look like. I close my eyes and imagine every detail, from small victories to big events. This already puts me in a successful frequency before I even start the day. In addition to visualization, I use affirmations to reprogram my mind. Throughout the day, I repeat phrases like, "I am a magnet for incredible opportunities," and "abundance flows to me in all forms." But it's not enough to just say it. You have to feel every word. At first, my mind resisted, trying to remember past difficulties. But over time, these phrases began to shape my reality. The mind is like a muscle. The more trained it is, the stronger it becomes. And today, these statements are part of my identity. Another technique I use daily is detachment. Before, I was anxious, wanting to control every detail of my manifestation, which only generated resistance. Now, I launch my desire into the universe and trust. If something doesn't happen as I imagined, I know there is a bigger reason. And interestingly, whenever I let go of control, things flow much faster. This combination of visualization, affirmations, and letting go has become my secret to manifesting more easily. And when you practice this every day, reality begins to transform before your eyes. If you've made it this far, you've already realized that the law of attraction is not an abstract concept, but a powerful tool that can change your life. However, just knowing this truth is not enough. You need to live this reality every day. Transformation happens the moment a person decides to take control of their own energy and direct it towards what they really want. Whoever understands this secret never sees the world the same way again. Suddenly, everything makes sense. The coincidences, the challenges, the opportunities. Nothing happens by chance. Everything is responding to your vibration. But here's something no one tells you. Most people give up before they see results. They test it for a few days, get excited, but when something doesn't happen immediately, they start to doubt it again. It was like that with me too, until I realized that real change requires constancy. Anyone who wants to transform their lives needs to delve into this knowledge and apply it with unshakable faith. Small daily habits like gratitude, visualization, and changing your mindset create a powerful, cumulative effect. The secret is to persist, even when nothing seems to be changing. And here's the challenge that could change everything for you. Choose a teaching from this video and apply it for 21 days in a row. Be it gratitude, visualization, or affirmations, but do it with total commitment. What will happen next? Well, the answer is already in the air. And only those who truly commit will discover what comes next. The transformation has already begun, and now it's up to you to continue this process and open the doors to the life you've always dreamed of. Now that you have all the tools and knowledge to transform your life, the only thing left is to put everything into practice. Don't wait any longer to act. Ask yourself, what am I doing today to manifest my dreams? What am I doing to attract abundance, happiness, and prosperity into my life? Remember, the law of attraction is powerful, but it depends on you to activate it in your daily life with commitment and consistency. If you feel motivated now, don't let that energy dissipate. Subscribe to the channel, turn on notifications, and continue learning about how to apply these principles effectively. Each video will be another step towards the life you deserve. Let's go on this journey of transformation together.